I slid the card back across the counter and said,
This expired 30 years ago.
He looked at it. Then he looked at me. He picked it up without a word and walked toward the elevators. 11 minutes later, the broadcast went black. It was a Friday night in Atlanta, 7:24 p.m., 40,000 viewers mid-newscast. I had never lost a signal on my watch, until that night. He had shown up at the control room door at 7:20, gray sweater, dark slacks, nothing in his hands. He said Cliff had asked him to come look at the signal issue. I checked the appointment system, no name, no entry. I called Cliff. Voicemail, called again, same. So I asked for credentials. He set that old white card on the counter, 1998 printed near the bottom edge, yellowed, soft at the corners. I didn't ask what it was. I just pushed it back and told him what I told him. He left. I went back to my monitors. I told myself I had followed protocol. I almost believed it. Then the main signal dropped. Backup routing locked up. Ross and I worked the rack for 4 minutes and got nowhere. The studio anchor was still talking into a camera, feeding nothing.
Dana.
Ross stopped moving. Just my name, the way people say it when something is already wrong. Then he said,
That was Leon Marsh. He designed this entire system. The original build. All of it.
I ran into the hallway. Leon was still there, waiting near the elevators with his hands in his pockets. Not checking his phone, not pacing. Just standing like he had already decided he would give me 1 more minute before he left for good. I said his name. He turned around. I started to explain. He shook his head once.
Show me the rack.
Nothing about the card. Nothing about the door. He walked straight past me into the control room, looked at the signal rack for 90 seconds, and found a misconfiguration buried in the original 1998 base layer. A setting only he knew existed because only he had written it. 6 minutes after the signal dropped, the broadcast came back. We did not miss air. Cliff walked in after the newscast, hand out, already smiling. Leon shook it. Then he turned toward the room and said,
She kept this place running tonight.
Cliff stood there with his hand still half raised and nothing left to add. After everyone cleared out, Ross said quietly,
I recognized him the second he walked up. I should have spoken before you had the chance to send him away.
That card is still on my desk. Leon built the system with a base layer that never expires, so there is always something to come back to when everything above it fails. I threw that layer back at him. He saved the broadcast anyway. What would you have done if you were standing at those elevators and heard me running after you?